I'm Dave Russell, this is my little mate Cody. Today I'm going to just show you how we get our horses used to putting a saddle pad on, a rug, a tarp, that sort of thing. I'm going to start with an old bed sheet. So before there's sound, they've got to get used to movement, flapping, that sort of thing. So I'm going to start with this dirty old bed sheet. The best way you get your horse used to anything is just use their curiosity. Cody's an unstarted horse, so I'm going to show you what it's like with an unstarted horse. All right, that's great that he's already sniffing that already. So anything that you move away from your horse, you're going to be interested in. So I can drag this away from him. He's going to go, yep, no problem. It's not scaring me. The good news here is I'm halfway down the rope. Some horses I'd be all the way down the rope and they'd be leaning on the rope. I need a longer rope. The cool news here is I can stop. It feels like he's going to come up and sniff it already. That's really cool. That's not always typical. So he's kind of ahead of the game as far as that goes, really, but this is how I'd start. You might wonder why I'm doing this first. I want him to be curious with it before I touch him with it. So at the moment, I'm trying to screen and have a look at it out of his left eye. He's pretty good with that. So we'll let him sniff it again. Great. Really like that. And once he gets comfortable with that, I'll let him have a look at it out of his right eye. You've got two horses, you've got the left horse and the right horse. So I want to make sure both horses are going to be okay with this. He's really looking at it quite a lot there, which is really cool. He's getting confidence in it because it's moving away from him. Just a great way to start to get horses. He's even going to stand on it. That's terrific. So his choice, I'm not making him step on it. So there you go, he's actually already stepped on it. He's playing with it, that's terrific. So that, if it was a tarp to start with, might really scare him. So I start this way, and then I would take it into a tarp because it has the noise as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think at this point, if he's happy to come up and sniff it, I'm going to rub him with it, and then I'll be able to put it on his back and so forth. So he's going to sniff it, that's terrific. It's exactly where I'd like him to be. Now I'm going to see if I can come down along the side of him. Is he okay for me to touch him with it? Not so much, a little bit, but I'm going to back it off. He just put his head up a little bit, stop blinking. I'm going to take it away, let him sniff it again. Like, you sniff me. So I'm going to let him sniff it, take it away, see if I can rub on him. Yeah, he's blinking his eye just there, see that? And he turned his head. That was a really good point and really good time to take it away again. Take it out the front of him. I don't want him to ignore it, but I don't want him to be worried about it either. This is how I would start the process. I'll start on the left side first before I go to the right. Rub it over him again. So he's a little bit worried there. Just wait until he makes a little bit of a change. So he's a little bit worried there. Good. Lowered his head, and I'm going to take it away. Point. I like the way he's just as interested in me as he is in the sheep. I think that's a really cool deal. Softened his eye when I rubbed him then, that was really nice. So clearly when I say unstarted, he's clearly halter broken, obviously. So he's just not started to a saddle or bridle or rider. Okay. Bring it back again. Once my horse starts to be okay with it, I want to be able to, before I lay it completely over the other side, I need to actually show him on the other side. I'm not going to lay it over his back yet, so I'm going to make sure I can do it on this side. Yeah, I don't mind. He can bite it, he can chew it, sniff it, I don't really mind. Whatever makes him comfortable. Makes him okay with it. He's going to nibble me. That's me, not the sheet. Okay, rub it down. There, he's going to turn his head. He's pretty cool. I'm going to take it away. Might even drop it out the front again. So I love the way he's hanging there, and he's more interested in me, which is really cool. Yes, it is. It's really cool. Good. So let's do that again. I'm going to offer it again. Come down. Yeah, he's not really worried about it at all. So I'm going to come back to the near side, the left side of the horse, and this time I love the way he's just standing there too. Now, if you're doing this too, yes, I have dropped the rope, but if you've got a horse that's moving around, clearly you wouldn't drop the rope. You need to pick up the rope. They might move around and you need to move around with them. If I can find a horse that's a little bit more lively than this, he's like an experienced campaigner doing this, but if I can find one that's a little wilder than this, I'll show you next time. But this is going pretty cool. So, can I get my bed sheet out? This could be my rug on my horse. Yeah, can he handle that? If he can handle that, I go good. I can either take it off and start again, that's a good deal, and take it away from him again. So I want to be able to take the rug, put it on, take it off, saddle pad, put it on, take it off, and do it to where he's okay. Clearly I love the way this little horse is ground tying. We'll talk about how you get your horse to ground tie. So, on another video. So this is really good, I can chuck that over. Let's say you had your horse, you wanted to put a neck rug on him. He's handled that really well. And then I'll just take the pressure off that. I really like the way you handled that there. I promise you he's never had a neck rug on. Okay, come here. Now what I want to see if I can actually hang it over one ear. Okay, he's a little bit worried about that. Just going to wait till he can handle that. He was sniffing me. That's a little better. He's blinking his eye, and then I'm going to take the pressure off him again. So I'm going to just build that slowly. Good boy. Stay with that left ear. Put it over there. You know, because those hoods can get caught over their heads, so you might as well teach him to be okay with it. There you go, he's closing his eyes, that's really good. Good job. So I'm going to do one side and then I'm going to do the other. So I feel like he's handled the ear pretty well. So I'm going to go ear, and now I'm going to go eye, just the left eye. And wait till he can handle that. Blinking his eye, take that off, take it back. Good. Steady check the other side. Can I bring it forward? Put it over his right ear. Blinking his eye. This is not his favourite thing to do, but I want to make sure my horse is okay in case the hood completely goes over the top of his head and he doesn't panic, go through a fence and hurt himself. So I just want to make sure he's okay with all that. Good boy. Lead it forward, put it over his ear, and now his right eye. Okay, and then take it off again. He's handling this really well. Now, he's a good-minded horse, so he's making it look easier than it should be. We'll get another horse that perhaps can't handle it as well, but I really like what he's doing. He is an unstarted horse, but you can see he's going to make a pretty nice horse. So now I'm going to go 2 ears and 1 eye. Yep, that's clearly not a problem, so I'm going to take the pressure off again. Leave him alone. Yeah. To where I'm actually going to put it over both ears and both eyes, like he's had a bit of a train wreck with his gear. Nice lick and chew there, buddy. And put it over that ear, this ear, that eye, and the other eye. So this is where they can get a little bit worried at this point. So give them a little bit of support. Just going to give them a little rub there. Give them a little bit of support, and then take it off again. This is a really good deal for this horse. If he ever has a hood on, it's not going to really scare him. He's not going to really panic. So pretty pleased with that. So the last thing I would do, once I do that, I get it over the top. I get a little further down at this point. See how he handles that. This is where they can get a little scared, but I'm just going to keep taking it slowly over his head until it comes all the way over. There. He handled that so well. And now he's actually going to come up and look at the bed sheet. From this point here, I'll leave it there. I'll show you part 2, how I move the horse around with the bed sheet. Of course, this will be a tarp later on, but this is how I start. Thanks, guys.